Without Native American agriculture, there would be no pizza, no French fries, no chocolate, no ketchup, and the entire global population would be half what it is today, but somehow they still call it the Columbian Exchange, like Europeans discovered food that indigenous people had been perfecting for 10,000 years. Did you know that 60% of the crops the entire world eats today were domesticated by Native Americans, and without them, modern civilization as we know it literally couldn't exist? Potatoes, tomatoes, corn, beans, squash, peppers, cacao, vanilla, avocados, peanuts, cashews, sunflowers, sweet potatoes, quinoa, and over 50 other staple crops were all developed through thousands of years of indigenous agricultural science. Italy didn't have tomatoes until the 1500s, Ireland didn't have potatoes, and Switzerland didn't have chocolate. The Three Sisters planting method of corn, beans, and squash together is so sophisticated that modern agronomists still can't improve on it. The corn provides a structure for beans to climb. Beans fix nitrogen in the soil to feed the corn, and squash leaves shade the ground to retain moisture and prevent weeds, creating a perfect, sustainable ecosystem that can feed communities indefinitely without depleting the soil. Native Americans didn't just find these plants growing wild, they spent millennia selectively breeding tiny grass seeds into massive corn cobs, bitter wild potatoes into hundreds of edible varieties, and toxic cacao into chocolate, using advanced knowledge of genetics before Europeans even understood that plants had gender. When the Irish potato famine happened in the 1840s, killing over 1 million people, it was because Europeans had taken one single variety of Andean potato and planted it everywhere the Inca had developed over 4,000 varieties, specifically to prevent exactly that kind of crop failure. But colonizers ignored that knowledge. Today, potatoes feed over 1 billion people. Corn is the most produced crop on Earth, and tomatoes are in cuisines on every continent, yet most people have no idea they're eating the results of indigenous innovation that sustained entire civilizations for thousands of years before contact. Global food security, modern agriculture, and half the meals you've ever eaten exist because of Native American farmers, scientists, and plant breeders who transformed the world's food supply. Next time you eat anything with potatoes, tomatoes, chocolate, corn, peppers, or avocados, remember you're tasting 10,000 years of indigenous genius. Follow to learn what else history textbooks won't tell you about native innovations.